out, Texas, and give me a chance. See, you're all mixed up because the jive's a dance.
Well, tell me some more. I'm a suck egg mule.
Well, put down that horn, we'll have dancing school.
Clap your hands. Swing out wide. Do the suit and you'll mix it. Step two, put it all together and you're doing the jive. Stop your feet. Swing out wide. Dance around a while, shake it, boogie, woogie style. Everybody's swinging when you're doing the jive. You can't play rummy or twist your tummy. Don't let it bother you. But you'll be the king when the band begins to swing. You'll be the party, the life of the party. Do a bump. And you swing out wide. Talk a little bit, beat it up, take a bit. Everybody's happy when you're doing the job.
Stop your feet and you swing out wide. Mess around a while, shake it, boogie, woogie style. Everybody swinging when you're doing the jive. And lay rummy or a bridge, you're the dummy. Don't let it bother you. 'Cause you will be the king when the band begins to swing. You will be the party and the life of the party. Do a bump and you swing out wide. Rock a little bit, beat it up, take a bit. Everybody's happy when you're doing the jive.
Maybe something, but it's not the job. Maybe something, but it's not the job.
Well, what is the jive?
What is the jive? Why, man alive, the jive's the jive.
I cut you some ribs, and Gates did too. Now, just what else are we supposed to do?
Why are we making those noises? Why are we making those noises, little man? Hello! Oh my god, I'm gonna blend into the wall. My hoodie is cream. My hair. Fuck me. Well, it's sure doing a thing there. Ugh, whatever. Gil, would you like my lap? No, Olive would like my lap. Oh god. Okay. Olive, you're not allowed to move. Alright. Sorry about all the dogs. How's everyone doing today? Don't know how to center myself in my camera. Don't know which way to move things. Alright. So, hopefully everybody's doing well. We are going to be playing a game called Beacon Pines. Hopefully my mic... I need to pull my mic closer to me. Oh, that's just gonna... Sorry, I have to move the entire little table that it's on. Forgot to do that before I started. Oh, dear. But yeah, so we are playing Beacon Pines. I don't know anything about it other than it was described to me as Gravity Falls, but everyone's woodland creatures. So, you know, I guess we should probably just get into it. Gilgamesh. Honestly. I already like the look of this group here. And they're cute. Alright. So yeah, we should be having fun. I've missed you guys. It's weird not streaming all week, but I just don't have the time for it. Alright.
Dear reader.
Oh. I need that audio to be up.
Mum. 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 Mum.
That's cute. Alright, dear reader.
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first
Gil's
appear
digging
like
at my
many
foot.
books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Oh,
You may,
okay.
therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told.
Oh, it hasn't.
In fact,
Well,
its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
ominous. Okay.
It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Me? I'm
Without
special?
you,
Oh,
there
hello.
is no story.
Gotta tuck Gil up under my arm, apparently. Okay.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be.
I mean, ain't that the truth?
This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of
Oh,
Beacon
it's
Pines.
animated, the little illustration.
Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Let me know if the
His
audio
name is Luca
is
Van
loud enough
Horn,
for you.
and like you, dear reader,
Oh, Olive. Okay, well,
he's
then
here
get
for a
out.
reason.
Olive, if you're gonna be moving around, you cannot have my lap. Good lord. Sorry. Dogs. Gotta recenter myself again. Whatever. Alright. Move around. Oh, hello. Aw, look how cute he is. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation, and you're wearing a hoodie? You're a jumper? I start middle school next year, I guess. Well, I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Aww. Me too. Aww. He's all tearing up. Aww. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
I can tell. Well, after I banged on your door till Gran answered, and I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here. I
Rollo
like
finally
you.
noticed the tears swelling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone, too. Oh, Jesus, poor child. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. I don't know. Hope so. Of course she is. That sounded sarcastic. I don't think I meant it to. Okay, Dad. See you next time. Alright. I think I'm ready to get out of here. I mean, that's a big mood, Luca. I can understand that. Sure, lead the way. Alright. Oh, I'm supposed to... Okay. Hey. Walk off the page. Oh my god, oh, these are so cute. Ooh. All the dandelions. All of them. Hey. I got an achievement. Or something. I don't know what that is.
Wonderful! I
Oh.
had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Oh, really? Okay.
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Oh, okay. Also, her voice sounds familiar, and I don't know if it's just me. Like, is it just me? Oh no, they grow back. I just wanted to get rid of all of them. Like, not get rid of them, but... Oh, well. That's okay, then. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. Yeah, I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Kid, you're like 12. Calm down. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Alright, that is now. I guess that's my... Do I have... Ah. I have quests. Cool. I could just not tell Gran.
Dear
But that
reader,
would be mean.
forgive me for this interlude.
Moon? That would be mean.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There
I
are
did.
more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines.
Oh.
They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing.
Those who are
Some of
willing?
them can be found in this very house.
This very house. Well, clearly I will have to go looking for them.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Alright. This is a cute little house.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Yeah, grandmas do that. Excuse you. Hey. Aww. He's so cute. Ooh, Ponder. I have Ponder now. He just slides off. Aw, cutie.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly
Obligation.
one of his father's old stethoscopes.
Oh, was your dad a doctor?
Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it.
Aw.
Not for years, though.
Aw. This is so sad. This poor kid. Like, come on. Give the kid a break.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Oh, grand plans ahead.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Yep, every kitchen's got one. I don't know why it's always in the kitchen, too. I guess I can turn the water on and off. Cool. I don't know why that's so fun. I will not leave the water
only piece
running.
of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Oh, okay. This is the backyard. Oh, I can go in the back garden.
This is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Okay.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
I couldn't tell.
You are about to encounter your first turning point.
Okay.
There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Oh, okay.
Step forth, dear reader.
Honestly, I
A sturdy
think I'd
old
rather not.
wheelbarrow.
You kind of freaked me out there a bit,
On the
lady.
other hand, I suppose there's no reason to rush things. Gran will be waiting when you return.
Yeah, I'm not rushing things. I want to go explore upstairs first. Oh, okay. Ah, keep getting caught on walls.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door.
Oh,
He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
sad. This poor
Gran
child.
had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Ooh. Trinket, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ay, dogs. Okay. Is this gonna be Luca's room? Or I guess the room
Luca
he maybe
tossed on
shares
his
with
favorite
his grandma?
old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Aw.
Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Yeah, I can understand that. Trinket, what are you doing?
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Gran, you're gonna throw out your back falling asleep in chairs all the time. Someone's burning something outside. I can smell it coming in the window. Oh, flowers.
Young Luca would spend hours
Aw.
hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
Aw,
She
that's
always
cute.
enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
What a nice mom.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Alright. Alright, nothing to do but talk to Gran, I guess. Hey, Gran. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Rollo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rollo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go heart for the day. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Heck yeah. We're just gonna go chill for the
The
day.
best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Alright.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
Cool.
That is the power of charms.
You sound so excited. Why does her voice
A
sound so
single
familiar?
word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Oh, okay. Trinket. What you doing? Don't do that. The Chronicle. Okay.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Oh, okay.
You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any
can
time,
indeed.
you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for
interesting.
us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Oh, okay. So, how about we go hide?
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
We were just gonna go hide for the day. Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something,
Dear
they're
Lord, guys.
literally using the word.
Yeah, I guess Rollo bet some other kids we could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure you two boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
I guess so. What's the other one? Ponder. Let's go
We
ponder.
were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Alright. We were just gonna go ponder for the day. Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with the preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Alright, that one's actually cute. I'm gonna keep that one. Trot, 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 trot. Oh, and Luca, you and Rollo stay out of trouble. Easier said than done. Hello, Gil. I know. Hi, would you like... Come here. Would you like to be part of the stream for a little while? Get in trouble with Rollo is now my fucking quest objective. I love it. Hi. Okay, bye. Guess he can't decide what he wants to do. Rollo says, come on, come on. Woo! Okay. Dang it, Rollo. Hang on, I gotta... Sorry. Rollo just going off ahead of me.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
I don't know, I think it's kind of nice. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. As he backs weirdly into the forest.
Chapter 2.
Oh, chapter
Welcome
2.
to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established.
Sharper Valentine. That's a friggin' name, man. That is a name. Alright.
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered. Until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Ooh.
In the
Ominous.
6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Oh, well, that's small town life for you. Alright, what do I do? Hello. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valent...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Okay, Gus, whatever you... Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Hey, Mr. Care. Trinket. Must you? The world is apparently bark-worthy. Trinket. Trinket. Come touch. Come touch. Trinket, please. I'm begging you. I'm streaming. Daddy's working. There you go. Anyway. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure? Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. Gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. Alright. Whatever you say, dude. Just see it if there's anything over here. Nope. I'm gonna lean like a cool guy. I am a cool guy. Can lean with the best of them. Anyway. Hello. Oh, he's snoring. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. And then back to snoring. Alright. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. Okay. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Okay, these children are disturbing and terrifying. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Oh my. Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so damn special. So darn special, it's not damn. They don't curse in Beacon Pines. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! This guy. Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits! You're a weird guy. Hello. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. Well, probably because that's like a tiny pond, my dude. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Alright. Does it?
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond,
Did you get stuck? Did you get stuck? Come on, buddy, you can do it. Hang on, I have to rescue my dog. My son boy, how did you even get up there? And why? Come here. Oh, I know. You were stuck on that table. It was so scary. It was so scary.
it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
I know. Are you all right? Oh, say hello to the internet, young man. Oh, okay, bye. Oh. He somehow got onto the table and was stuck. Could not get down, apparently. Get up, not down. Okay. Do you want my lap or not, sir? Come on. No? Okay. All right. Aw, we get little Luca. Teensy Luca.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Ooh.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Yeah,
Good for skimming the surface.
Gilgamesh, what do you want? Come here. Gil, do you want my lap or not, sir? I'm not gonna sit here while I'm streaming and... Ridiculous, dog. Ridiculous. Sir, if you want my lap, you can have my lap. There's space underneath there for you, just like there always is.
Luca gently baited
Come
a
on.
feather onto the hook.
Gil.
good for skimming the surface.
This child. Oops. Easy there, buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Well. Gil, why are you crying? Gil. What do you want? You're sitting there. You refuse to be pet. You refuse to be in lap. And you're just crying at nothing. Oh. Okay, well. Are you going under or not? Oh, you want something that has fallen into the... There's nothing in there. You're not getting anything from the couch cushions. Stop that. Honestly, this family is a nightmare. Not really.
Luca gently good first.
Alright, let's try this one more time. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, come on. I hate fishing minigames. Gilgamesh, what are you even doing? Ooh, a rubber ducky. Sorry, I forgot to keep reading things out. Why, if it isn't your old rubber ducky, you were just a drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Thanks, Dad.
Luca tied a shoestring to what fish could resist a nice shoestring.
Gilgamesh, please stop. Nope. Yeah, I know.
Luca tied what fish?
Hold on. Gilgamesh, stop. What are you even doing? You're a little monster is what you are. Come here and calm down. Yeah. Little weirdo, this guy. Do. Reel in the fishies. Or, oh, a boot. Lovely. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. That's so cute. Hi, what are we doing over here? What are we doing? Those are my fingers, not chew toys. Okay, so I have more things to fish up, huh? So I guess we're just having a nice,
Luca gently bait good first.
having a nice, calm day of fishing. I mean, this isn't too bad. It's very cute. Oh, nope, just the ducky again. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's all I got. I'm just gonna... No? Okay. Alright, that was strange. Treehouse! This is so cute!
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Gil, stop. I love I can jump. Oh, he's so cute. Gosh.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Aw, what a good friend. Heck yeah, just gonna chill here like a cool motherfucker. Aw.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Ooh, creepy.
Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Aw, Rollo. You're a cutie. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place. The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant that we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember the time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? This is the flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. What a good friend. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go!
Luca's winter
kid.
coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Just gonna reconsider that for a moment. Why is that a bicycle? Oh no, that's some sort of jury-rigged antenna, I guess. I'm very glad that he is helpfully standing right there so I know where I'm going. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Rollo, maybe you shouldn't have run. Oh, alright, let's see. We've got a coffee shop, town hall, and the Beacon. The Beacon.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record. The Beacon.
That's cute. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you'd heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Oh, okay. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Oh, that's a girl. Her voice is very low. I love it. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Okay.
Well, now I'm just rambling.
Yes, you are.
Where were we?
Have you seen my block-headed brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Yes, you would. Luca, wait up, I almost forgot to tell you! Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rollo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rollo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? Wait, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Got into trouble with Rollo. Don't mind me, just over here lurking. Uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Gil. You wanna come touch? Good boy. Also, I couldn't help you notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank's atomic shrink-o ray. Or Hank Atomics. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Ooh.
Rollo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Dramatic.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
You got this, Luca. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill. This is definitely not the right one.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
I doubt that. Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining. We just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. No, sir. That's great and all, but Rollo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Alright. Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? No. Cool. Well, Fitz is just like, no, I'm shutting this down immediately.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. Good for you, Miss Hatch. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? I can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. I will. Ooh. Hello. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets a proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. I like her. Hey, Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Bloomy, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Nerds. No, can't go in there? Okay. Can't go in the cafe either. That's alright. Can I go in here? Nope. Okay. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Hey. These little charms are so cool. This is such a cool, cute little game. Hey, Solomon. Apologies. No time for chit-chat. Alright, bye. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick.
Oh, hey, Mr. Duncreed. I was just on my way to...
I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out.
Hey, that's great, but I'm actually...
I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance. Oh
A
my
promise
god.
Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do.
She's a fine woman, that Juniper.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess.
A real fine woman. That's very creepy, dude.
Gotta go!
Sweeter than any jam on earth. Good lord. Run, Luca. Run while you still can.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Yeah, it's a fucking phone booth.
Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it.
What a cute kid.
Is he a little bunny? I think he's a little bunny. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation,
Get out from behind the sofa.
the Valentines shuttered off their
Gilgamesh.
estate from the rest of town.
Touch. Good boy. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. Apparently I am in the completely wrong place. I just don't know where to go. I guess I'm going into the woods? Alright.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Weepwood. Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Hi, would you like... Here, come here. Hello. Are you cold? Are you chilly? No? Oh, you just want to get into more trouble. Okay.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Ooh. Alright, alright. That's 2.
1 more to go.
We got this. We got this. I don't know how to...
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Yay. Okay, moment of truth. Yay!
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
That's very creepy. Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
I mean, yeah, but... Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Okay, no, come here. No. Come here. Come here.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Into the creek. That's not good. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello?
Ominous. Shit. Oh, I guess they do swear in Beacon Pines.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground.
Oh no.
Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca
Oh, no.
watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Okay. This is a story about change. Okay.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
What is
The
happening?
end? I probably should have warned you about this.
Yeah, you think?
There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Okay. I
From
mean, I'm
here
down
on
with
out,
that.
a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Yeah, no shit. Aha! Yes, let's go be little shits.
To be a little shit. Oh my god, amazing.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Amazing. Make a break for it. What have you done? Ah!
Did that little shit just kick me?
Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Oh my.
huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Oh. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house. Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. Oh boy. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Okay, tiny Damian Wayne. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Who is this guy?
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Ah. Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, Eris. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Bye. Nope. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed. Kinda in a hurry right now. Bye. Sigh. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Oh no. I win! Little help. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been here? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. This kid. These kids are adorable. From a safe distance. Yeah. Whoa, you're a genius. I know. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. It's true. I'm very impressed.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Oh my. Rumble. Nice. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground Command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, Ground Command. You're coming in 5 by 5. This is so cute. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Yeah, terrifying. Are they going to get squish dropped on them? Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. This is so creepy. Is that a body? That looks like a body.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I am not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah, oh, God. Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck is this game? I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing. Oh my god.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted.
Yeah, probably for the best.
36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night.
Yeah, that's
Throwing
terrifying.
his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
Okay, but you were covered in, like, toxic sludge.
Chapter 3. Finding a friend.
Okay.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. That's a damn lie, but okay. Hello. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Whoops. Well, that was strange. Yes, it was.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Hello? Is anyone there? Ooh. Hello? Rolo, is that you? What is happening? Over? Oh, okay. Well, that was weird. Like, extremely weird. Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late, and we went home. Weepwood. If I'm alive, I'm going to kill that little... If I'm alive. If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo. Where are you? Not supposed to leave, but... Gotta go find my friend.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Fair enough. Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here till he gets back. Weird kid. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
We're all a part of something special, Luca. And it all starts.
Right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me?
Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of.
Aw, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Yeah, Toby. We really need to get back to work.
Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy. When I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. Oh, hello, Roxy. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out.
They running.
What's this about a missing child?
I must stress that the situation is completely under control.
It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help?
Nonsense. Young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging.
Oh yes, Ms. Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that... Now where did she run off to? I love these lesbians. Oh, why hello. Hey Dawn. Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected.
Connected to what?
I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town.
What sort of activity?
Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff.
Who would be doing all of that and why?
Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources.
Do you have any idea where Rolo could be?
The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last?
Well, we were in Weepwood. Right by Valentine's fertilizer.
I'll check Weepwood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night.
I bet you do, Sweet Pea.
I guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival.
Yeah, that seems likely.
Do. Running around, finding a place. Hey, Ilson. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rolo in there?
No, just the shadow of a family.
Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past.
Alright.
Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown.
Hey Griffin, has Rolo been by? Nah, I haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house.
He'll like that.
Aw. No touching. This is deeply satisfying. Okay. Now I want to a couple more times. Smack! Play that funky music. Hey, nice. It's just so satisfying to go bop, 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 bop. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine.
All right.
Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us,
All right.
he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course.
Of course.
Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon.
Well, that
To this
sucks.
day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The
Are we
spirit of
sure?
Sharper Valentine lives on.
All right.
It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future.
Ooh.
Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company of Events.
Well. Interesting. That was unhelpful. Yeah. Off I go to the wheat wood. Do, 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 do. Was the library open? Oh, I was gonna check the library. That's right. Wait, anything good? I know I've got a missing friend.
There were
but books.
rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each.
Not fooling anyone.
Mycological phosphorescence.
Ooh. Ugh. More like my complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Alright. Boring. You're boring. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rollo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here on early days when a new issue drops. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet. I wish to look at all your books.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck. Oh, this
A
game
peek
is so
behind
cute.
the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time, by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Of course. Oof. Alright, I think get upstairs, and then I will talk to you, cute penguin.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics,
Wow.
most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered.
Well, at least they know their clientele.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject,
That's kind of cute.
making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
That's so cute. Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Ahem. Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno, just started.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy. Heck yeah. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Alright, keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Ba-dum-tsh. I love how you're like, Grandma, I promise I won't leave the house, and then immediately you just leave. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Oh, Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
Well, I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Bye. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. And pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Aww. She's so cute. They're all so cute. Joey, have you seen Rolo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist, whatever. Just keep an eye out for him, will you? Of course. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Oh. Oh. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. And toxic.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid.
It is very strange.
The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science! And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick! I like you, kid.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Whoa.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in.
Yup.
I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup.
She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish.
Yup.
You've probably heard of us. I can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this stud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. God, what a brat.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the blank. Alright. The tickles. Yes, tickles. What are these options? Time to bust out the tickles, or time to bust out the strange. Let's go for strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence,
Unsettling.
the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Yup.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs. Hey, dud.
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Jesus.
Ah!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Oh no.
You jerk! My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
No, that's not good. I don't feel so good. Oh! Oh my.
I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit.
Yup. Oh boy. That was sure a thing.
Okay.
Let's Okay, well, two things. One, we've got struggle. Let's go back over here and see this is a story about struggle.
This is a story about
I want to see how the
struggle.
difference is.
Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home.
Amazing.
Chapter 3.
Oh,
Everything's fine.
everything's fine. Oh man,
The next
we've got a
morning,
branch.
It was
Okay.
quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
All right. All right.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. And another for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure the Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now while the day's still young.
Alright. Oh, we got a phone call. Oh, she's making a phone call. What's happening? So different. I want to know what's going on.
Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight.
Grandma, what are you doing? Alright, alright. Aw, Rolo, you're okay. Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me that dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies. No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Already significantly different little story. What is going down? Wait, watch your step! Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune.
She's pointedly named.
Had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival.
Well, yes. That is the news of the day.
But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed.
I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in the town's future, rather than any one family in particular.
There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about.
Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous...
If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy.
My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. She's certainly something. Last chance diner. All right. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart what happened with Eleanor. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Oh, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your Gram hello for me, Luca. I will do. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing.
Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy.
That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh, Gus.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By
so
day,
cute.
she hawked papers at the newsstand.
They got you on jam delivery, huh? Yep. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things?
Stuff going on at the old Valentine building?
You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now.
So, what's going on?
Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads.
Well, keep me in the loop, okay?
Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet?
New kid?
Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest, and the other is working for Eris Valentine.
And?
The Valentines represent Beacon Pine's past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations.
Table dinner conversations.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Alright. Onward and upward.
Oh, what are you reading today, ma'am? Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear.
I love her. No? Okay.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Eeh!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no bother, no
He
bother.
leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me? Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top? She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
What the fuck? I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
What is this dude? Of course. Who are you, sir? Weirdo? Okay. How do you keep the ice cream cold? Oh, we keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold? How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Weird kid, love him.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
That is true. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery. Oh, in that case.
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see your Gran. Cool. You're weird. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Beck, you're weird. What just happened? Well, off he goes. This game is so cute, but also so weird. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Alona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So, you can both stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that, for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Oh, Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. Oh, you two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. Alright. Love all of these. This game is so cute. Just poking around. I'm definitely going to tickle in a bit. Oh. Alright. I guess I'm going to the big creepy gate. Oh, hello. Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Oh, come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. The festival. Old Man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit...
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
...is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Alright. I mean, you're probably not wrong, but... Anyone in here? Nope. Why are there no bees? Why are there no bees? So, who all lives in that house? Oh, Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. Merp, hello. Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Well, not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. I love you, Beck. You are such a cutie. Anyway, hello, Dork Angel Merp Merp Merp. We are playing Beacon Pines, which is adorable and also very unsettling. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? Well, you look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing. I can't deny it's also addicting. Yeah, I don't know. I've just gotten into it, and I've only been playing it for a couple hours, but I'm having a blast. I love these characters. The
Chapter 4.
Mechanics are really interesting.
Dinner with the Moodwills.
Oh, the Moodwills.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change.
Oh, no.
A gardener at heart. She understood the necessity of change, relied on it, even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done.
Ilona.
Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates.
The worst thing in the world, clearly.
Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here.
Aww.
Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them.
I've never said it that way, and I've watched this 1,000 times. Said what that way?
She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Oh, where do you live?
Oh, I live with my grandma. Oh, Moodwell. Yeah. I mean, I probably would have gone with Modwell, but yeah. I live with my grandma. On the other side of the river.
Your grandma? Where are your parents at?
Beck, manners. Oh, it's all right. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back.
Oh, dear.
And my mom's been missing for a few months now.
Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple
Missing.
around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza?
Oh, it was good. Very good.
Normally we'd have put some more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite.
I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing?
Beck. I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work? The one thing that she said not to bring up.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines?
Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she is a brilliant chemist.
Oh, I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering.
She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best.
And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream.
You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table.
Yikes.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Ooh. It looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going.
Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac.
Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Bye. Shh. She's following you. Yep. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people.
Prickly.
But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Right? Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. Ooh. No, let's not rain on them just yet. We'll rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
Ooh. You sure we could make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Or not. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Oh, guess Luca's having a sleepover.
Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Do you mind if I poke around? I mean, be my guest. Cool. I will poke at everything. All the poking.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increased amounts of chewing. Chewing that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Oh, wow. Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent. Ooh. That's
He
a new
flipped
one.
open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview condoms. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So, you've moved a lot? Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. I mean, that's probably true. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them, is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Yeah, of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Oh, I mean, listen. Eating cookie dough off your fingers is a time-honored tradition. And you can't let cookie dough go to waste. Good cookie dough is to be treasured. Nom 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 nom. Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though? You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the store. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream
Oof.
that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
Aw, kids. Remaining chip cookie dough will be cooked into chocolate chip cookies. Oh, I'm jealous. I could use some cookies. I got some Oreos, but it's not the same. I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. I'll see you and Rolo at the festival? Yeah, sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
God, I
Chapter
love this
5.
game.
Friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend.
Naturally.
Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
It's true.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
I think so, anyway. Hi, Dawn. Tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Oh, that does sound like a very delicious dinner. I want pizza now. You know what? I'm gonna have to order pizza after the stream. Because that sounds really good, actually. Oh, Toby, you're in the window. Hello, darling. Alright. Thank you, Dawn. Bye, Dawn. Glowy mushrooms. Okay. I can remember how to get to places. How do I get to places? I think it's up here? I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the little square. Ma'am? He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. I love her. What are you reading? Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them?
No.
That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy?
Of course not, sir.
Good, then it's decided.
Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done.
See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Yeah, way to sound like a fucking cult. Our harvest awaits. I can aim. Old Pickler's Pond. What toppings do you have on your pizza today? I can go back and fish more? Ooh, okay. This is cool.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Alright, so it can fish up a bunch of different memories. Alright, what do we have here? It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's it for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Ooh, smack.
Luca stuck a toy strap. Those things always get dirty anyway.
Might as well give it a shot. What shall we fish up with this? That's a beaded bracelet. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo, but I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pond bracelet. Canadian bacon and pineapple inside with green onions, tomatoes, and more pineapple on top. Oh, wow. Well, that sounds good. It's got a lot of stuff that I personally don't eat on pizza because I am a basic veggie. Like, the only pizza toppings I like are pepperoni and pineapple. But that sounds like, if you like those toppings, that sounds like it's probably really good. Gotta get struggle
Luca placed
and
a sinker
pungent.
on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
This is true. I do like pineapple. Ooh. Message in a bottle? Oh, Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Yeah. Alright, and pungent.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish
Alright.
have refined taste.
This is true. Hello, October. Ooh, it's monocle. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. Man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Alright. Look forward to seeing what other things I can find with further charms. Rolo, are you still up there? I would say that's a yes. I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only
Oh, dear.
ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
Oh,
And it
no.
always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason?
I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to Mission Control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. Oh, 12-year-olds. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, 'cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grade doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa's still around.
The words hung in the cold night air.
Oh, Reading Lady is definitely following the game story. I don't know what. Like, she's like the author of the book that we're reading, apparently.
Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line, but it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rollo. Well, that's... Dang it. Yeah, that's a mood, bud. Well, that didn't go well.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, not really. She says it right at the beginning. Like, when you start the game, it's like, you know, welcome to my book. You know, it doesn't have an ending yet, but we're going to discover it together. Oh. Rollo. What a jerk. Oh, we're going to get our anger out by kicking the ball? Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. Oh, Reading Lady that's sitting on the bench. Yeah. She's either reading the game, either that or just has impeccably strange taste in books. Like, oh, that's fitting. Kick this ball around, gonna get all my anger out at it. Is there anything else that no? Oh, good lord. Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him. He can shove it. Going to sleep. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Aw, buddy. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet.
Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things.
Okay.
I'll be back later to check in.
Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. Huh. He's gonna be miserable. Okay, I guess we are not. I guess is this a dead end maybe? I don't think it is. No? I guess I'm just going to continue kicking this ball. Get back on the bed.
Luca dozed off
lay
again.
there. Oh, I just noticed half an hour late, but Dork Angel, thanks for the follow.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal.
Wasn't hungry.
Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too.
Thanks. Wait, Graham, are you leaving the oatmeal there and then just adding a sandwich? Like,
Rollo came by.
what did he say?
He wanted to talk to you.
What did you say?
I told him you weren't feeling well.
Good.
So your plan is to just sit in your room all day?
Pretty much.
Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good.
Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Yep. Avoidance is a time-honored tradition. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh. Let's see if I can... Yeah! Good job.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Just my sort of shit.
Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since.
Hi.
Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages.
Come here, Tobes.
He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Aww.
He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Moodwill. She said you met yesterday.
What did she say? Is she here?
She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right, then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse.
Ooh.
He looked up at his father standing beside him.
You're such a good kid.
Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile. then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source?
The source?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire.
Interesting.
Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See?
Toby, tell me what the fuck this is.
Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
What the fuck?
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city.
What
Luca
is
leapt to his
happening?
feet.
This is a very weird
We've
dream.
got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us.
What the fuck?
Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if
What
he'd
the
caught
fuck?
his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The
What the
doppelganger
fuck?
smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this.
What the fuck?
Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him.
What the fuck?
Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son.
Ominous.
Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin.
What the fuck is this dream?
Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames.
What the fuck?
In a flash of cold light, he was gone.
What the fuck?
What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
What the fuck?
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes.
Oh my god, this is so intense.
The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about?
I don't feel like talking.
That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter.
But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happens. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
But he said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
And did you mean any of the things you said to him?
No.
Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Aww. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you?
I guess not.
Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize.
But he's the one that...
What did I just say?
Buy him a corn dog.
That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. It's true. That is true. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. I love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
This game is by turns deeply disturbing and very cute. Okay. Yeah.
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6
Through
already.
thick and thin.
I mean, yeah.
Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo.
It's true. You really do.
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
It's true. All right. Well, it has been 2.5 hours, which is longer than my usual streams. And I probably need to wake my wife up from her nap, and the doggos are about to start complaining for dinner. So, this has been super, super fun. Yeah, I actually really enjoy. I'm really enjoying this. So we're probably going to play this again next week. I know I was saying we were gonna try a bunch of different games, but like frankly, that was enough fun to be worth playing some more. So we'll play that again. We'll play that again next Saturday. Maybe we'll play some midweek if I have any energy or time for streaming after work. And in the meantime, I will leave you with one last Gilgamesh. Hello, Gilgamesh. I know, I woke you up. He's been sleeping in my lap. So let's go see who is streaming that we can maybe go and raid. Who is streaming today? I know a bunch of people are over at TwitchCon, so there's probably a fair number of people who aren't streaming. Yeah, mostly TwitchCon. Oh, that's okay, that's okay. Well, I'm gonna go raid this random person who is playing Overwatch and only has 19 viewers. So we can drop by. They look like they're having a good time. Rat King N. So we are gonna raid Rat King N. We are gonna raid Rat King N. We're gonna have a bunch of fun. Gonna drop in on them. And hopefully they will enjoy getting a raid. You guys, don't forget to follow and subscribe. Click the little bell icon if you need to. Folks on YouTube... Oh, knocking things off the table. Thank you. Folks on YouTube, if you're watching this VOD there, please don't forget to subscribe. And y'all have a good rest of your Saturday. I'll see y'all later. Bye.